Welcome to another great episode of Guru's Real Estate Coaching Radio. My name is Bill Zeltman, and we are here again for episode 15. Today, what I want to talk about, I was reading some statistics. I was actually a little bit shocked, even though I probably shouldn't be, but I was a little bit shocked about how many people look for video content over anything else that they're doing. So today's episode is entitled The Power of Video for Realtors. And I want to get right into it. So many realtors out there realize they should be doing videos. I think there's a lot of them that still don't realize how important video is, how much video content captures people's attention. You know, you're scrolling on social media, you see a video, what do? You stop and you look at that video. And I think a lot of people just miss that, especially realtors, and the importance of that. And today we're going to talk about it. But I want to get into it, and I want to start right away by saying, and this was the stat that kind of shocked me, 51% of real estate searches begin with YouTube. YouTube. So here's my question, and here's my challenge to everybody listening. How many of you have a YouTube account? And how many of you actually regularly make new, fresh content on your YouTube channel? It's a question. It's a legitimate question. And here's the thing. I know my own realtors. I manage about 100 realtors, and very few of them actually have a YouTube channel. I teach it every week. And even fewer of them use their YouTube channel on a regular basis. It's a forgotten thing to time. And here's the thing about YouTube. One of the things before we get into, there's so many things to talk about YouTube, but one of the things I want to bring up is a video that you put on YouTube has staying power. What do I mean by that? Okay, so if you go right now, let's just use a listing. Let's say you put a little video about a listing that you have on, I'm just going to pick on Facebook, but Instagram, X, formerly known as Twitter, any of those, doesn't matter. What ends up happening? It takes the majority of its views in the first 24 hours. Now, you may have some staying power on this, which is great, but even if you do, 7 days after you've made that video, very few people are going to see it by percentage. Most of the people are going to see it again in the first 24 hours when it's on their scroll, when it's on their feed. YouTube is completely different. People watch YouTube videos at this point that are well over 10 years old. I used to manage a comedian, the kid from Brooklyn. He sadly passed away in 2013, so it's been now over 10 years since he passed away. His videos still take thousands and thousands of hits every month, and it's as if he's still putting those videos up fresh. Because I'll tell you, we still have his Facebook page live, and every once in a while I'll see somebody who goes in there or writes a message or whatever else, but nobody watches those videos. His video counts go up by onesies, twosies. His YouTube ones go up right and left. So I want you to rethink this as a realtor as your priority. Do you have a YouTube account, and are you using your YouTube account? And if you do have a YouTube account and you decide you want to use it, what are you going to do to make that account, viable so people come and subscribe and go on there? And this is something that I want you to think about, and what we're going to talk about, and I'll give you a couple steps here now. First of all, you have to create a YouTube channel. Not your personal channel, just like we talk about with your other socials. This needs to be one related to your real estate business. Mine, for example, I have two. I have the America's Gurus, which again matches for everybody that I coach and training and all of that. And then I have one that's called NPR, stands for Newport Richey, which is the town in which I do real estate. NPR Gurus. And that has all of my real estate content. So once I have that set up, then what do I need to do? I need to do the same thing as I do with my social media, which is have a posting schedule. What is my schedule going to be like? What is my, what is my frequency? What is my content going to be about? And then putting that plan together and getting those videos up. Some of these videos should just be about you, and we'll get into what your video should be about in a little bit. But let's just talk about the fact that I need you to get on YouTube, guys. 51% of searches start there. People are finding their realtors on YouTube. It's funny, I talked to my parents, and they were exploring towns, and they were exploring, what to do's and things like that in different areas where they were looking in Florida. And what did they find? They found that there were realtors, and they were good realtors, and they were top realtors doing that. So making the videos. And they're like, hey, you need to get into this. I'm like, hey, I am in this, but evidently you don't like the towns that I have in there. So we'll talk a little bit more about that, but let's start. Get your YouTube channel together. So we'll get back to YouTube and just content in general. Where else do you need to be getting videos? Well, of course, Facebook, right? The big monster, Facebook. But not just Facebook like on my wall. And your wall, yes, you should add these videos to your wall because you have friends that may not like your business page or be engaged in your groups. So it gets to a different demographic of people. But you need your pages and groups as well to have consistent video. I do videos that I do every week, and I'm watching my following go up and up and up. And people are getting used to these videos. I went on vacation and people said, what, you didn't stop your videos? Same thing with the podcast. I had this podcast. You're not stopping the podcast. No, I was on vacation for a week. And I decided not to do double the work. And of course, one of the ones I do on my Facebook, or it's on my website and then it goes out to my Facebook page, Instagram, all that, is I do a market update. Well, I can't record a market update a week ahead because obviously the market changes in a week. So it has to be, it's timely information, so I just took a week off. But your Facebook page, your groups, your profile, Instagram, you should always post to your business Instagram. If you have a personal Instagram, you can also post there. X. How many of you guys are using X? What is X? X used to be known as Twitter. It always makes me, the artist formerly known as Prince. Well, the social media formerly known as Twitter. Now, X. This is a place where a lot of realtors don't go, and there hasn't been a huge response. I don't have anybody out there. You don't see people out there saying, get this Twitter secret and make $1 million. But Twitter does have an audience, guys. And you need to tap into that audience. And I'm sorry I called it Twitter again. Old habits die hard. X. TikTok. Man, my TikTok channel, I'm shocked by how many people watch my videos on TikTok. I know most realtors are saying, well, that's for kids. Yeah, it is. Are some of the people watching probably, not quite in the place in their life where they're buying a house? Probably. But if I build that name face recognition now, what's it take me, 30 seconds to upload the same video that I'm uploading everywhere else? I'm going to get business down the road, and it's well worth doing. Finally, LinkedIn. LinkedIn is another interesting one because LinkedIn, I know most people are going on LinkedIn looking for a new job, not necessarily a new house. But it's a great place to network professionally. It's a great place, again, name face recognition. You never know, that person sees you over and over and over, and all of a sudden they say, when the time comes, like, there's that guy on LinkedIn that I've been seeing back when I was looking for a job, a year ago. Now I'm ready to buy a house. Let me go and find him. And you could get a sale there. And again, do I expect you to get the ROI on LinkedIn or Twitter that you're getting on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube especially? And that's the thing, guys. Here I'm even doing it, forgetting to mention YouTube. YouTube is the king of this, and we as realtors need to put it at our forefront. It's the first thing out of my mouth. First thing out of my mouth is always Facebook. And I know it's got the users and whatever, but it really needs to be YouTube, and it needs to be YouTube for you guys as well. So, what types of content do you think you should be putting on your videos? We're going to talk about that when we come back. You're listening to Guru's Real Estate Coaching Radio. My name is Bill Zeltman. I invite you to follow me at America's Gurus. We'll be back right after this.
You are one of many realtors in your town. Most realtors use the same marketing tactics. They buy leads, door knock, send postcards. With no product differentiation, the client chooses the agent doing the most business. Why shouldn't they? That realtor uses the same marketing templates as you, but has proven to the client that they can get the job done with their track record of business. Meanwhile, you and the hundreds of other local realtors are all using the same marketing strategies and can't show that you're as successful as that top agent, while the client learns to ignore your efforts. This is where the My Town Gurus marketing and learning system comes in. We only work with one realtor per town, differentiating them as the digital mayor or guru of their town. How do we do this? We create a website and social media pages exclusively for your town. We include local news, events, and partner with local businesses to provide fresh, up-to-date content management on your website and social media sites. Next, we help you build a community on social media, creating a unique place where neighbors can meet and share local news, events, local happenings, heads-up notifications, job postings, advice, lost pets, remember whens, and more, all with you in the center of it. We then teach you how to leverage relationships with local business owners and community organizations. Our unique solution allows them to post on your webpage and social media sites for free and instantly builds value and trust while anchoring you as the local expert and a resource for your community. This makes relationship building simple with every business and community organization in your town and makes you the natural realtor for them to refer business to. Also included is our Step Ahead Real Estate Training Academy. Our industry-best online learning system and daily motivation videos teach you the skills you need to be a top realtor. There are 12 tracks of learning, 48 learning modules, and over 500 individual lessons and breakout sessions. This is the best educational system available to realtors, all included in the My Town Gurus system. Stand out from the crowd and stop marketing your way to mediocrity. Become the official town guru of your town today. Contact us now for a free demo and to reserve your town. Hurry before it's gone.
And we're back, Gurus Real Estate Radio. My name again, Bill Zeltman. You can follow me at America's Gurus. That's Gurus with an S. We're talking about the power of video for realtors. And we're talking about YouTube, how many people are using it. 51% of people search for homes on YouTube. Why aren't you putting all of your content on YouTube, getting a following on YouTube, and building your business using YouTube? Yes, we want to also include Facebook pages, profiles, groups, Instagram, X, TikTok, LinkedIn. They're all important places too. Your video content needs to be everywhere. I mean, the biggest message here, the biggest message here is you need to be creating videos. You need to be doing multiple videos a week. We're going to go through what to do. What am I going to do? I don't even like being in front of a camera. We're going to talk about that now in this segment. But the second thing to remember is, again, the power of YouTube. Don't let it be the forgotten social media that so many of us as realtors forget. We kind of put it on the back burner. Instead, make it the top one. Twitter has podcasts, by the way. You can find this particular podcast on Twitter. There's a lot of different things that Twitter offers, guys, and I want you to be a part of it. So let's go through what types of content, as I teased before we went to a commercial break, what types of content should you be putting on your YouTube as well as your other social media? Town videos. I mentioned this before. My parents took a couple tours that realtors did where they went down and showed the features of a town. I've seen people, and I've done some of these as well. You can go on my YouTube and see them, where they go through the town, they walk through, And if there's a downtown area or a shopping area, they do video tours through it. And they show all the highlights of the town. I do a town video that's a little bit more concise. It's usually between 4.5 and maybe 8 minutes, depending on which city it is, where I do a general overview of everything that the town offers, followed by real estate at the end, getting my name recognition out there and being known as a realtor. That is a great thing that you can put out. And again, what's nice about these types of videos, as we were talking about as when we opened, is there's really no time stamp on these. These don't expire because again, you put a listing on, you sell the listing. What's that video really worth at that point, right? Unless somehow by a miracle you end up selling the house again and nothing's been updated, changed, or whatever in the house, right? That is the one thing in the town videos that you have to watch. If you feature a business and unfortunately that business goes out of business, or something changes, or something new comes in that needs to be a part of it, they're the only types of things. But you can even do an update at the end about something new. As far as a business maybe that you mentioned, I stopped mentioning businesses by name because of that very reason, unless it's been there for 100 years and I know it's not going anywhere. But even if you do, you can go in and edit your videos. Video's all still good, except this one little thing. Use your video editing, go in and fix it. So town videos are a huge thing. And again, they have staying power. They are great for search engine optimization. Think about that person goes and they want to go be a part of that town. They want to move in that town. They want to know everything about that town. Here it is, and you're the one presenting it. Upcoming events and happenings around the town. Why not do a 60-second, 2-minute, whatever you want to do, feature every week about events happening in the town. What's happening this weekend in your town? And get behind the camera and just go through. This band's playing here. The city is running a parade. The historical society is giving tours of blah, blah, blah. The library has this event going on. The YMCA has that event going on. Do that on a weekly basis. Guess what? And that stuff goes not only on your blog, which it should. If you don't have a blog, you need to get a blog. And so it's on your website, creating fresh content. But you also have those videos posting out all over the place, guys, on YouTube, Facebook, all those ones we mentioned. And people get in the habit. They're like, hey, John Doe Realtor puts out every Thursday the events that are happening. I'm going to look for that, because I want to know what I'm going to be doing this weekend. I want to know where I'm going to take my family. I want to know, this restaurant's having a 2-for-1, whatever the thing is. And they'll look to you for the answers. And that's what we want, guys. Building that name, face, brand recognition. So when the time comes that they're ready to buy or sell real estate, you're the one that comes to their mind. Open houses. Are you doing all of your open houses? You should be showing up the night before an open house and doing a live video, okay? You can do a live video on YouTube. You can do a live video on Facebook, going through and teasing your open house, inviting people, just showing the outside, don't show anything inside, inviting people to come to your open house that next day. From the open house, doing a live video and getting people there. Again, sell the sizzle, not the steak. Don't show them everything. Entice them to come out to the property. Property tours. You should be creating a 3 to 5 minute video tour of the house that you're trying to sell. First of all, this is a great marketing tool. When you go to another listing appointment, say, this is what I did for my last listing. And you show this beautiful narrated tour. Secondly, again, people are looking for their houses on YouTube. Let them find it on YouTube and let them get some. So let's say all things are equal. And you have a property for sale, and your competitor has a very similar property for sale a block away. Same house, same everything, same development. You're on YouTube with this nice video. He's not. Who's going to get more showings? You are. Who's going to sell the house? In theory, who's going to sell the house faster and for more money? You are. Give yourself the advantage and get the name recognition and have the talking point of, this is what I do that other realtors don't do, when you are in your next listing appointment. Guys, One of the things I always say, be different, be better, be memorable, right? What makes you different? What makes you better? What makes you memorable? Video right now can be that edge for you. So use it. Get yourself doing video on a consistent basis, and you will be different, better, and memorable, especially when it comes to doing a virtual tour of the house, because so many people just aren't doing that. I don't remember if I said market updates, right? Market updates, did I not say that? Well, market updates, I do every week on Friday. I do an update of everything that's happened in the real estate market. I'll go through what the interest rates are, what the breaking news is, what the story of the day is. Again, people follow that just like they follow the events and things like that happening around the town. Live videos of events. So live videos from the open houses, right? You're going to do live video the night before, maybe do a live video when you first get there. But live videos from events. So you are at one of the things that you talk about maybe on your earlier in the week. This is what's going on this weekend. There's a parade going on in town. Take a live video, put yourself on it, narrate what a great time we're having at this, that, or whatever, and whatever that event is. People will tune in. People will look. Publish it again to YouTube, Twitter, all those, or X, Facebook, all those places. Live videos from businesses. I know a guy, he'll just walk in to get his Friday pizza and he does a live video as he's going in. Of course, you let people know that you're going to do this, business owners, whatever. You do a live video going in. Oh, I'm at the greatest pizza place in the world and blah, 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 blah. Sounds simple, sounds easy, sounds kind of even whatever. Doesn't, it's not ridiculous. It will get people tuning in and realizing that you are where the action is and that you are that town. We want your name synonymous with the town that you're selling real estate. Going live, even if it's for a minute, to walk in and pick up a pizza or walk in and pick up your dry cleaning or, talking to people or whatever, going into your favorite tavern, whatever it is, and doing that quick live video will, again, build your name, face, reputation. Again, guys, I'm going to finish with this. Be different, be better, be memorable. Guys, I don't know how else to even say it. Be different, be better, be memorable. Videos help you do that. You can be better, be different, and be different, be better, and be memorable by creating videos, by getting them on YouTube, by putting them on all your Facebook, on all your X, on all of your Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, etc. Guys, go out there, do this. It's going to change your career, I promise. Thank you for joining us for Guru's Real Estate Coaching Radio. Join us again next week for episode 16. Again, don't forget to follow me at America's Gurus on all your platforms, and we'll see you next week.